fan mail, and it's great just to know that people have your back, because I had no idea when I went in there what people were going to think.
You realize, Marshall, that not only this town but all over the world, but people have your back. They really do.
Yeah, it's great to know. It's great to know, and especially in the city. You know, in the city that I live in. I mean, that I fought so hard. You know, from day one. I mean, when I started rapping at 15, I dreamed of just getting respect just in my own city. I had no idea that it would ever be this big.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Hang on the phone for just 1 second, okay? Marshall Mathers, Eminem, on the Mojo in the Morning Show, talking very candidly, obviously, about his rehab. And he and Kim are back together again. We're going to come back more with Eminem. Hang on the phone, brother. We'll be right back here on Channel 955's Mojo in the Morning Show.
Mojo in the morning, Mojo in the evening, Mojo in the morning time. Mojo in the morning, Mojo in the evening, Mojo in the morning time. Detroit, it's Eminem. Wake the up. Mojo in the morning. You're listening to Channel 955. What's up, Detroit? It's Eminem. You're listening to Mojo in the morning. Mojo is a great DJ. Formito Popan. Channel 955.
Eminem on with us right now. Marshall Mathers on with us.
But my biggest question is, why did you have the same fat guy that was in your movie and 50 Cent's movie and his crew? Remember? It was the same fat dude. But the movies was good, because I'm like, M gotta be proud. But I'm like, why is he in both movies? He couldn't have been in both of y'all's crews.
You know what's so funny is he's riding in the back seat just like he was in
doing the same thing. Come on, M. You seen
Who is
that
guy?
But you know what? Overall, you know, when I seen the movie, I seen the movie before it was. I seen it raw. You know, there was extra footage and all that stuff. But I'll tell you what, 50 did his thing. You know, I had no idea that he had it in him to actually do what he did.
We talked about the fact that we didn't realize 50 was. We don't want to talk about the
that well endowed.
Holy.
Talking about the naked part.
Yeah.
When 50 was naked.
Yeah, that impressed Kyra. That's all she brought back from the premiere when she flew to Las Vegas to watch it with 50. That's all she remembered.
That's the only part that kind of scarred me for life.
You wish you went for popcorn at that moment.
But yeah. And plus, when I saw it, the scene was extended.
Oh, no. The scene was extended.
I'm so jealous.
Bonus for you.
What are these reports about you doing a boxing movie? Is that really happening?
I box, but as far as doing a movie, I just do it for, you know, the cardiovascular and just to, you know, to get hit and hit back. You know, that's always fun. I just do it just because I love the sport.
So speaking of boxing, whose ass would you like to whip right now in the music industry? Anybody?
Whose ass would I like to whip? I know there's a couple. Lindsay Lohan and Hillary Duff, yeah. I think I could win.
Hey, by the way, we have Lindsay on with us tomorrow morning, and she one of the things they said was we couldn't ask her about her car accidents or about her dating life. So can we ask you Lindsay Lohan question right now? Are you dating Jared Leto?
I can't really answer that. I've been trained not to answer.
I've been trained like a monkey.
So, Lindsay, what are your problems with your dad?
I've been trained not to answer.
I love how our album's all about confessions, but they give us a list of 30 things not to talk to her about.
Wait, are your boobs real, Lindsay?
No.
She's definitive on that.
Hey, I was hanging out with your buddy Jimmy Kimmel over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
And he said that you better get your ass on his show. I promised him that I would mention that when he does his show here in Detroit, Super Bowl week, that you have to be a guest.
The problem is, I don't know if you heard the song, the new song that I have, but it talks about the guilt of always having to leave, you know, and at the time was mainly Haley that it was affecting. You know, literally the things that I say in the song about the her giving me the coin and, you know, putting boxes in front of the door to try to block it, you know, to try to stop me from leaving. Those things really happened. And I'm at a point in my life right now where I feel like I don't know where my career is going right now. You know, I mean, this is the reason that we call it curtain call, because this could be the final thing. We don't know.
Wow. Wow, that's big. So Haley would put boxes in front of the door to keep you from leaving to go out on the road again?
Yes, and it killed me when she would do that. And just writing the song. I mean, when I hear the second verse of that song, everything in it is so true that, you know, literally, I'm in the booth. Like, there's 2 songs that I've done where I was in the booth actually, you know, recording the songs, like rapping them, and had to stop, you know, just from being teary-eyed, just because of, you know, those are Mockingbird and this new song are a couple of emotional songs. I mean, probably the most emotional that I've wrote.
This song sounds kind of like a nightmare, or you write it like it's a nightmare that you're waking up from. Did you used to have a lot of bad dreams?
I've had dreams, you know, similar to that, but this was like, this song is like basically what, you know, the guilt that I've had to deal with from leaving, because I hated leaving my family, like, you know, leaving my home for the stage, you know, which I realized that I had to do, and it's my second passion, you know, is to be out there in front of people and you know, just rap in front of that many people and the crowds I draw and stuff. But you got to decide, like, you got to sit there and just figure out what's more important. And right now, there's nothing more important than my family.
Oh, good for you. Do you volunteer in Haley's classes at all? Do you go into her class?
Are you a
and, like,
PTA parent?
Are you a room dad every now and again?
You know, everything that I can do with my daughter and my niece, and now we got a little 3-year-old. You know, everything that I can do with them, you know, I basically do. And when I go to Haley's school and when I go to my niece's school that I've adopted, when I go to her school, you know, if people approach me and you know, I try to be as cool as I can, but I'm like, you know, look, I'm not Eminem. I'm, you know,
right.
I'm Elena's uncle. I'm Haley's dad. You know, this is not what I'm here for.
This is cool, man. It's right around the holidays. We're hanging out with Eminem right now. Do you and Haley and Kim ever sit around? You guys sing at all Christmas songs, or does Haley get into the whole Christmas thing?
Well, we get into the Christmas thing, but we don't overdo it, you know.
What's Christmas morning like at the Eminem household?
Oh God!
Is there any room in the place, or is there
I
presents
just grab
everywhere?
a big garbage bag and just, you know, as they're unwrapping presents, just stuff them in the garbage.
You're in
bag.
charge of the paper?
He's the typical dad picking up the wrapping
I'm in
paper.
charge of the wrapping paper.
You're not sitting there in one of those big, ugly Christmas sweaters, though, are you? Like a reindeer or a little
I'm
pom-pom?
usually sitting there naked.
And he does have D12 dresses the elves. So.
Yeah.
Bizarre's big ass.
Bizarre comes in as Santa.
You know what I
Little
just
shower
did was
cap
pretty
on.
sick.
That's good.
I can't get that picture out of my head, Mojo, of Marshall and the family sitting around singing cheerful little carols.
Yeah.
You know?
Come on, I would kill to hear Eminem sing a Christmas song. Can you sing like Jingle Bells for us?
Okay, listen. I really don't know if it's time for me to do some kind of Christmas rhyme.
He's focusing on the family.
But I'm focusing on my family, and I'm trying to get through this interview. But I'm in an inner tube, in the nude, having an interlude. Not with Mojo. Certainly not with Mojo. Because we all know that Mojo is a mother home. Oh, man.
That's good. That's good stuff.
It's an honor!
I'm telling you, see, he'll be open about rehab and marriage and retirement and his family life, but get him to sing Jingle Bells. It's not going to happen.
That's when he clams up
Yeah,
and
it's
pulls
like
a Lindsay
pulling
Lohan.
teeth.
All right, Eminem, Curtain Call, the hits, in stores. Congratulations to you. Have a great holiday.
Well, thank you. And thank you for playing my stuff so much.
Dude,
man.
do you ever turn the radio on and say, God, will those guys stop playing that?
No, I don't. I turn the radio on and go, yes.
It's Eminem radio all the time, so.
Yeah, I truly believe that, you know, and I've always wanted to say that if we ever got a chance to do an interview, because I feel like I almost would barely exist in this city if it was not for this station. So
Family, don't be acting shy. Come around. You know we got a key card waiting for you.
No,
so
he's
come on
leaning
over
in
here.
for the hug right now. Do you feel it?
Hug it out,
The
bitches,
problem
hug
is
it out.
we're on too early for him to come in. He's